Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry about that. But you know what they call that? They call that a happy accident. It's good. It's always good to have a little gimmicky beginning of a stream. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. My name is Pebble, and today we get right into it today. We're going to play a game that we haven't played in a while. When I say a while, it's been maybe a week or so. I feel like we played it last week, but we don't play it enough. I would love to play this game more times in a week, like a couple times a week, because I want to beat it. And when there's games that I want to beat, you know, those are the games that you could stream a bunch of times. And this game here is a game called Vital Shell. Vital Shell is a really, like, roguey. It's rogue. It's survival. It's build your character up. These are some of my favorite games to play. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pebble, and that is what we're playing today. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. How do you like my shirt? I love it. Sorry about my dishes. I got to do dishes later. We will. Let's put the mustard away. Let's put the mustard away. Let's try to have a little effort for the audience. My goal with an audience is always, look, treat your audience like they're special. You know, sometimes it's okay to have like a couple dishes out here. It's not too much of an eyesore. Ladies and gentlemen, no more hijinks. It's time to play the game. I'm looking forward to this. We had a good week. We worked hard. We had a couple days, nice couple days of work. And now we get to stream on a Sunday. There it is. Couldn't find it. So glad to be here, man. Sincerely. And here we go. Thank you so much for the intro. We appreciate it. Very nice. Very nice. We are back. We are so back. Oh, and you know what else we should do is people probably want to see what's going on. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin playing the game. That's what we love. That's what I love. I love getting into it. This has been, I guess it's called Ice Caverns. Yes. And this level has been something that we've been trying to defeat for a couple streams now. Let's see what we can do with it today. Of course, as we know, survival is the name of this game. They're going to throw a bunch of waves at you. And you're going to build your character up as you go. Let's go with armor is good. Force damage is good. You got the Comet. Handheld missile launcher is what I've been choosing a lot lately. It's very good. Attacks follows enemies. It's so good. Balanced weapon with moderate damage and speed is good as well. And sustained firepower applies more damage. We're going to go with the Sun Shard today, just to mix it up. I feel really good. Things are good. Pebble's doing well. still looking for like a full-time job. I like what I'm doing right now, but it's not like, I know that it's not permanent, and I'm expecting any time now for them. Not that I want to project this or create this or manifest this, but it does feel like at some point I'm just going to stop getting a lot of hours and it's just going to slow down. I don't know why it feels that way. I think the company is having issues. I'll never say what their name is, of course, but like, I think there's something going on with them. I don't think they're a fully built company yet. And I think they don't have enough work, which is a problem with a lot of places. So we'll see what happens. But I can't really worry about it, is my thing, you know? Attacks have a chance to hit on increase. Attacks have a chance on hit to increase. Critical strike. Chance to restore life upon felling enemies. I like that one. But then again, enemies felt by critical strikes leave behind pools of fire. I'm going to go with life. I've learned that regeneration is one thing, and then this is another thing. Which is like, felled enemies give you life. Survival is the name of the game, so you definitely need at some point life. And then before you know it, like, we're killing it now, but at some point, what's going to happen is I'm going to get hit with something hard or a character that's really tough, and my life's just going to get, like, eviscerated. Attack speed, damage, momentum. I'm going to go with damage. My regen, see, there's regen. Need power. Spirit, critical strike, life seal. I'm going to go with critical strike. I'll do Crimson Duet. Yeah, this is the reason why we were playing that crazy music at the beginning. Because it's kind of more of the theme of what this game is. Very, like, kind of like industrial sort of music. Heavy, fast, very speedy. Oh shit, there you go. Here we go. Power, momentum, block. Damage. New weapon. My special. Unleash a hail of bullets. Unleash a powerful attack from deep within. Rain rockets on surrounding enemies. Let's go with that one. There's the special. The special of the day. I love the special of the day. I love the soup today. What's the soup of the day? It's the soup that we're serving. That sounds delicious. I'll have that. Dude, we're getting fucking destroyed here. What's the deal? Alright, this will help. Should we speed it up a little bit? We need better collection range. Oh wait, regen. There you go. Ooh. Grant a second life, periodically strikes enemies with a meteor. That's pretty good, actually. Boosting steals sparks and drops from nearby enemies. Boosting steals sparks and drops from nearby enemies. So if we do a boost thing, we could possibly get, they're calling it sparks. Alright. I'm going to say the meteor thing is nice. They're both good. Oh, everything's good. Everything on this menu is delicious. I still can't understand that movie quote that I did earlier was Dumb and Dumber, where they're like sitting there and it's like, what's the soup of the day? It's something like that, like, oh, it's the soup of the day, or it's our special soup today. Oh, that sounds good, I'll have that. You know, it was such a stupid movie. It was so good. How did they fuck up the second one? It was terrible. That's why comedy is about timing. Comedy is about timing. Comedy is about timing. I think they just fucked up the timing of that. They definitely did. There's definitely something about Jim Carrey going through... By the way, this is how we stream. Sometimes you just start talking about things sometimes. Think about Jim Carrey at that time. He was fucking killing the game. I'm just trying to build my character up as much as I can right now. In other words, I'm not necessarily just going to go heavy on the blocking and then the heavy... I'm just trying to, like, even keel it out. I hope that's not a bad thing that I'm doing. It's just that Jim Carrey was just so, like... He reached a point in his career where he wasn't doing comedy as much, and that was really what he was good at, you know? He's doing it again. Like, look why... It's so funny, but, like, he wasn't working for a while. And it was his choice, but it kind of wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole topic on Twitter, I'm sure. It could be where people could just be like, no, you don't understand. He didn't want to. He chose to be an artist. Nobody chooses to not work. Sorry, but it's not. That's why you see these streamers like Saikuno who make big, huge mistakes, and then they just have to come back in the spotlight because, what do you think it is? Because they love doing it? No, it's because it pays a buttload. I mean, I do this because I love it. I'm different than everybody else. I do love it. But if I was getting paid a buttload of money, there's a part of me that would be streaming more just because. God damn it. That's true. Damage. Or critical strike. I'm gonna go damage. Oh, another reward? Reward. I want the mortar this time. The mortar is awesome. Let's see what we got. The Riot Needle. Low damage with a chance to hit in a frenzy, granting an attack speed bonus. Deals high damage in a spread pattern with limited range. Lobs explosives, applying constant pressure. That is a really good one. The Skyfall mortar is great, but since we use it all the time, I'm going to go with this one. We do use it. We'd be using it. We'd be using it all the time, yo. Yo, you know what? You'd be using it all the time. You know what, man, Mr. White? Quiet down. He's trying to play the game. Don't you understand that? Look, what's your deal, Walter White? I'm trying to make meth back here. This guy's trying to play a video game. Now leave him alone. Thank you, Mr. White. You got it, Van Pebble. Jesus. Thank you, man. I'm the master. I know, but you're not the video gamer, so shut up, Mr. White. Yeah, Mr. White, you're not the greatest thing since sliced bread, yo. You know what you need here is magnesium phosphate. You wouldn't have these problems with these guys. Shut up. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. Magnesium phosphate would kill all these robots. They couldn't handle it. Magnesium phosphate is the property of... Hey, shut up. I'm playing video games. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry. I did not realize that the cast of Breaking Bad was going to come on the show. I had no idea that Walter White and the guy from... Alright. We're doing good. We're playing well. We're building our character. Like I said, there's no zeros on that board. I'm trying to get everything kind of built up here. So our theory, according to our theory, which is build everything as evenly as possible and then start maxing shit out. If that's your theory, potency would be the thing to build next, but since it's not an option, we're going to go for either force damage, block, or intelligence. Increases damage done from elemental sources. I'm going to go with... increases damage done from... Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. And then we've got the bloom cannon, which is like a new thing for us. We're going to go with destruction. You take a mortal man and put him in control. Ba, ba, ba. Symphony. Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit, dude. Okay, regenerate health, we should max it out a little bit. But the regen health is really good too, man. Hey, man. What about physical damage, though? It's just, I gotta tell you the truth, man, it's gonna start getting really hard from here on out. So it almost really doesn't matter. I'm trying to think, like, obviously maxing your health is an important thing to do, but your strength is also important. And so is your regen. I mean, regen is like, there's the health. Okay. Excuse me, so we still got a chance to, I'm gonna max our health a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go the bloom I think I'm gonna go sunstone, and I'm gonna go with the crimson duet. That was a good round. So, speed, power, or vision. I think vision is good in this case. And then Attack speed. Elemental damage is a little bit low. Elemental damage is a little bit low. Let's build it. After reloading 8 times, gain a damage buff. I believe what that is reloading. I think what they're saying is... It's interesting, right? Are they saying when you reload your weapons, like every time, like a cycle? Because it is called power cycle. Or are they saying after reloading at 8 times? Like, are you saying after a wave you're reloading? I still don't really understand that. But thank God we don't trip on shit like that, because if so, this game would have been so confusing from the beginning. Enemies felled by critical strikes leave behind pools of fire. Critical strikes grant a stacking buff. Let's go with critical strikes grant a stacking attack speed buff. Interesting. Let's try that. Let's try that. That sounds good. I'll have that. I forget, it was like, what is the soup of the day? It's the soup that we're serving for the day. That sounds good. I'll have that. Why would they answer it that way, though? Alright, there we go. Oh, I know what it was now. He said, what is the soup du jour? And he goes... the soup du jour. Dude, we barely escaped that. That's why I shut up. Because I was like, please don't die. That's the embarrassing thing, is when you're talking and then you die, it's on you. Like, you could die anyway, but if you are talking and you're dying, it pisses people off. I know, because I watch streamers and I don't like to see when they're not trying. I know what it was now. It was this. I finally remember, and it's important. I need to do this. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the quote that I've been doing for the last 30 minutes.
Excuse me, Flo? Flo like the TV show. What is the soup du jour?
It's the soup of the day.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. What is the soup du jour? It's the soup of the day. What kind of answer is that, though? I guess that's the answer you would give somebody if they were laughing at Flo. They were so stupid, those guys. Yeah, we're gonna regen this shit. And then we're gonna build up our balloon cannon. And let's hope that this round's a little bit better than last round. We did a great job, but we definitely... Sometimes all you need is like a weapon boost to really improve your situation here. This is good. We're playing well. Now you don't want to move around too much, you know, if you don't have to. Oh, look at that play by Van Pebble. Oh, nice wave, Van. Okay. Health, dexterity. Now here we go. If we're really going to build everything up, we're going to build everything up. I like the idea of increasing our collection range even more. But critical strike needs to go up. We're going to build now. Excuse me, pardon me. Critical strike has been something very interesting lately. There it is. Good choice. Oh. Oh, this is good. No, we just have to survive this round. We don't have to kill that thing. We probably could kill it. Obviously, you want to kill it. But that doesn't really matter. We kill that thing or not. We gotta stay alive. That's very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. After reloading 8 times, get a damage buff. Releases a damaging Nova each time the shell restores health. A damaging Nova. I like that. Enemies felt by critical strikes. I like the Nova thing. Let's go. Interesting. Ooh, a lot of damage there. You gotta be more careful about just like jumping into enemies like that. Is a little crazy. Potency 5%. All right, this is where it starts getting interesting. Obviously, I think we could probably make it one more round without maxing out one of our weapons. So I'm going to go with Onyx, and I'm going to go with the boom cannon. And now we basically just need one more gem for each weapon. We need to survive this wave. We need to survive this wave. This is where we talk about surviving this wave. Hey, everybody. Surviving this wave. My name is Van Pebble, and I'm very brave. My daddy said, hey. I promised I wouldn't rap. Somebody contacted me recently. It was Jay-Z. He was like, man, you gotta stop rapping, me taking my job, not making me look good. That's how Jay-Z sounds exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Excuse me. Woo! Holy shit. Come on. All right. Potency, critical strike, or block. I think it's time to get a little more block in there. This is where we get to build a weapon that is super duper duper. We're gonna go with this one. Either sun shards or bloom cannon. I feel like bloom cannon might do the real trick. Yeah, let's do it. Felled enemies. Let's just make sure our camera. We didn't leave our camera. Okay, good. I worry sometimes about my streaming. There have been times where I've done the dumbest shit. I've done this for an entire stream, where you just see me going, "All right, come on," you know. It's so. I also used to think that, like, I'm going to use my mute button so I could just take a break and cough. This is why I cough in the mic, because if I press my button, I'll forget to turn it back on. Ladies and gentlemen, those are not your problems. Those are my problems. Resonance active. Bloom cannon compression. Felt enemies have a chance to leave behind a gravity well, pulling in enemies and dealing force damage. Ladies and gentlemen. Wave 18. We're very close to meeting our... We gotta survive both of these waves. These are huge, huge waves. It's a big one. Gotta survive it. Then we gotta survive the next one, then we got a boss. That was good. I kinda. That was really good. Good job, Van Pebble. Look at us now. Destruction 3? Look at tier 3 destruction damage. Dude, that's fucking insane. We're going for that. And that will complete our Sun Shard weapon. Ladies, oh my... I'm scared. I'm scared for them. Sun Shard residence active, you motherfucker. Felled enemies have a chance to leave behind a gravity well, pulling in nearby enemies, dealing force damage. This is what we need. We need one more good round. We got to survive this wave. Then we've got to meet the boss. And then we've got to beat the boss. This is a big stream today. This is big. Everything is on this stream today. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. But I'm willing to deal with the pressure. This is not the kind of stream. Let's talk about it real quick. This is not the puzzle stream. This is not where I'm gonna sit and take my time and buy it. No, we're gonna do that. But this is pressure. This is Van Pebble. You've got, it's fourth quarter. You got Caitlin Clark has the ball. She takes the shot. She doesn't let you shoot, and we lose the game. I'm kidding. I'm Caitlin Clark. It's the fourth quarter. I get the ball. I make the shot. Let's do this. Yes, I'm a girl. And I'm eligible to play in the WNBA, and nobody can tell me otherwise. I'm submitting I'm submitting myself to a mental institution. Oh, God. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't. I swear I couldn't. That was not me being a dickhead and not paying attention. Look at that, though, the obsidian. I would have liked to see it do more damage. Well, we got to do one more. We got to go for one more. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to continue to use Bloodfang. Excuse me. And yes, we are going to beat the ice caverns. I'm thinking out loud here, but that's what I do best. I wonder if I played the island ruins, which is the first level, with Bloodfang. Is there any, like, would it be too easy? Would it give me, I don't know, would it give me, like, higher ranking? Would it rank my character better? Let's ask AI. I'm playing the game Vital Shell. I always have trouble with the name of this game. Oh, there's so many games. It's hard to remember all the names. And I am kind of stuck on the ice caverns. So I was thinking, maybe should I take Bloodfang, which is the obviously more upgraded character, and do the island ruins? And then by the theory on that is, if I do that, then I'm like upping my character on a different island and completing an entire, like if I could complete that entire island ruins, I feel like that would give me some major upgrade. Yes or no? Let's see what they have to say. Doing island ruins with Bloodfang will give you a major upgrade advantage, not because of Bloodfang himself, but because the island rewards tend to unlock stronger meta progression that makes us caverns less punishing. The real logic behind your idea, well, here's the part that Vital Shell doesn't explain. Each island's full clear gives you permanent account upgrades, not character-specific upgrades. So if you take Bloodfang, your strongest character, you're basically using your best tool to unlock more power for every character. Okay, so I guess the question really is, how many times should you complete one island? Like, I guess I'm calling it an island. It looks like it's a planet. It's a level. But how many times do you want to defeat one level? That's the question. Because I am kind of, I don't want to say I'm stuck, but like Ice Caverns becomes really, really hard on level 20, on wave 20. You know, where it's like, I'm one wave before meeting the enemy and I just can't get to it. Can't get beyond it. And I will, but I mean, would this help to just go back to Island Ruins? That's the theory. You don't need to beat a dozen... you don't need to beat a level a dozen times, but you do need to beat each island enough times to unlock full mount progression. And that usually means 2 to 4 clears, not 1. Okay. So I shouldn't expect that I'm just going to clear each level or each planet. They're called levels. I'm not going to complete each level like just once with one clear and then go to the next one. Like, I'm going to probably have to clear it multiple times. Exactly, you've got the right idea. Vital Shell looks like a beat a planet once, move on kind of game, but it's actually built around multiple clears per level because each clear unlocks more of the global progression. You should not expect to clear each level only once. You should expect to clear each level 2 to 4 times before moving on. Each planet has a reward track that unlocks in layers. Clear 1, basic rewards. Clear 2, more currency, new modifiers. Clear 3, full synergy unlocks, major boosts. Clear 4, farming for upgrades. It's only, if you only clear a planet once, you're missing half of the permanent upgrades and that make later levels playable. This is why Ice Caverns Wave 20 feels like a brick wall. You're trying to fight a difficulty spike without the global stats the game expects you to have. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do it then. I'm glad we gave it a go. We played well. We're going to go back to Island Ruins, and we're going to try to beat this level. Excuse me. Period. We're just going to beat it. We should be able to, with this character... not that it's going to be easy, but it will be... You'll notice how much easier this is. And that's what we'll do. We'll just work on that. That'll be our focus now. Is clearing this. I'm gonna go with handheld missile attack launcher, attacks following enemies. Firepower to applies burn damage. Balanced weapon with moderate damage. Let's go with this. Dark Comet. Acuity, potency, damage. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. I love the music in this game. And if you're watching this, I love you. Yeah, I did. I said it. I said it. All right, I'm sharing. Is it weird when a stranger does that? Like says they love you? It's weird. Increase releases a damaging nova each time the shell restores health. Critical strikes have a chance to grant a special charge. Periodically strikes enemies with a meteor. I'm going to go with critical strikes one. I'm glad we revisited this level. It's fun. It's fun to fuck it up, you know. Like I like the NBA and I love, like, that's one of my favorite sports, and I like it in the playoffs when, like, you know, it's competitive. But sometimes I just want to see a team get smashed. Sometimes I just want to see the Lakers, obviously the Lakers, just destroy a team, sweep them by like 40 points. Whoa. Force damage. Block. So. Let's do dexterity. Soul. There's a guy who loves, there's a guy right now watching my stream going, oh my god, I'm inspired to be a DJ. I'm going to take everything that Van Pebble's doing and I'm going to make a song out of it. And that's when I become rich. Because the residuals of that song are going to make me wealthy beyond my wildest imaginations. Then I won't have to work ever again. And I'll just play video games every single day of my life. And that's when the girls come. Oh yeah. Then I do the Saikuno thing. I just start meeting girls at Comic-Cons, conventions. Just kidding. That's gross. Lots of Asian girls too. Isn't that what Saikuno did? Just try to be like him. Ladies and gentlemen, never mind these other streamers. You don't need them. You got me. Ooh. Range rockets down on surrounding enemies. Unleashes a hail of bullets in front of the shell. We could want to re-roll it? Let's re-roll it. Just to see what would happen. Rocket storm rains rockets down on the surrounding enemies. Fires a powerful piercing attack from deep within the shell. Launches a hail of bullets in front of the shell. Let's do the rain. The rocket's red glare. The bombs bursting in air. I'm gonna do a whole nother. Somebody's gonna record this, and that's how I'm really gonna become famous. What is it called? The national anthem? Is that what it's called? What a bad name. What's this soup of the day? What is soup du jour? It's soup of the day? I'll have one. That sounds delicious. Soup du jour is soup of the day? It sounds great. Yeah, give me the soup of the day. Never mind what's in the soup of the day. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed by the twilight's last gleaming. See, I just changed the entire song, and I'm not even a singer. Come on, guys. Come on, you guys. The rocket's red glare. Damage, life seal. Let's do life seal. Life seal. Nice special. Nice special, Van Pebble. It's getting a little harder, but it's nothing like that last fucking ice cavern fucking level. That was fucking brutal. We did well, though. We made it all the way to the 19th level, and then we blew it. Armor rating, increase attack range and pile up pickup range, increase maximum health. Let's do that. Block, let's do that. Let's do that. You want one of these? Let's do that. Do you want some pickles? Let's do that. But do you also want some olives? Let's do that. That's my impression of a guy who goes to a Subway, and every time the Subway guy asks him for something, the guy just agrees. Do you want some pickles? Let's do that. Do you want some mustard on there? Let's do that. What about mayonnaise? Let's do that. Is there anything you don't want? Let's do that. It's time to pay now. Let's do that. $25 for a sandwich that's expensive. Let's do that. Okay. Attacks have a chance to hit on critical, increase critical strike. I'm going to do the pickpocket thing because we were interested and intrigued last time. Sometimes you go for the health, and that's what kills you. It's ironic. It's like health that you just can't take. It's like health that you just can't take. That you just can't take. Take. I'm in a good mood. Feel good now. It's a Sunday. Feel great now. Let's do it. Let's win this. I'm going. I'm winning. I'm doing it. I'm going. Okay, tier 3 affinity. I mean, obviously that's the one. Obviously. Tier 3? I mean, come on. Okay, this is a little tougher. Okay, that was a tough one. So that was the 9th wave. That was not easy. Critical strike. Now we got the Skyfall mortar. You betcha. That's a good weapon. I'm a big mortar guy. I just feel like the heavy duty. Also, this is gonna sound weird, but I like the sound. It sounds like somebody's hitting a drum, and that's appealing to my ear. The dopamine from the gun sound is making me feel a pleasant arousal in my ear canal, causing me to fuck shit up, as it were, on a more regular basis, which is what makes me a dope homie. What I just did there was an advertisement for the PlayStation 3 from 19. What am I, William Montgomery? What the fuck is going on here? Jesus Christ. That's a deep cut. Power. I go with damage. That is the one thing I miss about having friends, is that when you have those, like, certain things that only you really know about, and then you, like, it's a joke that's funny just to you, and then when you hang out with other people and then you drop the joke, the only person that really gets it is the friend. But sometimes the other person will go, what is that thing you keep saying? And then you said it to them, and then it becomes a joke that they like, and then ladies and gentlemen, we are going to re-roll here, because I think we might get something else special. And there it is. The tier 3, in fact, that is special. Boom. That is such a thing, though, like PlayStation, or like one of those companies, like a Xbox 360 or something. Or what is it now? The Xbox One? Sorry, I'm so behind. And they'll do an advertisement of like this really sophisticated woman. She's like sitting, and she's like playing a video game, and then all of a sudden the announcer will be like talking to the woman, and then the woman will be like, I wonder what I should play next. And then the announcer would be like, you're going to play a super dope game all the homies were envious of. You're the bee's knees, dude. That's what advertisements were like back in the day. Does anybody hello? Guys, we're having a microphone issue here. Sorry. Obsidian. It's so obnoxious. This is wave 12, so we've got time to improve our weapons. I think the thing we really want to improve is like our big weapons, you know, those are the ones like we can max those out is the goal, of course, and then just become this super powerful. We're already really powerful right now. Like that was really, I'm not even being like, that was easy. That was easy. It's gonna start getting harder. That's what she said, but I'll say, so critical strike speed, let's go with speed, let's go with, oh, dodge, health is good, periodically strikes enemies with a meteor, attacks have a chance on it to increase critical strike. That's what we will do. Ladies and gentlemen, Bloodfang getting it done. Shout out to Bloodfang. Lifesteal, Potency, or Fury. It's okay. What I've been doing lately is I've been doing 2 and 2. So I've been trying to pick like the same kind of gem twice at least, because I've heard that helps. Like if you do more than one gem, you're getting obviously like double the power, but I also have done it where it's every single kind, and that works too, so I don't really think it matters. I'm gonna go with Skyfall Mortar, and I'm gonna hit that up because I love Skyfall Mortar. It's one of my favorite 007 movies. Just kidding, it's not what it's called. Skyfall. I was on a James Bond kick for a while, and then I think I just kind of ran out of steam. I'll have to go back into that again. It was fun. I basically do 3 things consistently. I go to work. I try to be consistent with that because it's the only way to make money. I watch movies and TV shows because I just enjoy it on a regular basis. And I always try to watch new stuff. And I play video games. And I always try to play new stuff, or old stuff that I never played, or newer games that look old, or old games that don't do, or do games that lose. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a glitch there. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah. Can you feel it? This is where we max out this guy. See, he's got, yeah, this guy's going to be powerful for us. It's wave 15. So we do have an opportunity still. The next 4 waves. Or, yeah, we'll have 4 opportunities before we hit the final wave to max out our other 2 weapons. a little damage there. Oh, mommy. Look at the numbers. Force damage, critical strike. Yeah. After reloading critical strikes game. Yeah, that'd be good because we have a lot of critical strikes. A chance to restore. Let's do critical strikes. There's our weapons: Crimson Duet, Dark Comet, and Skyfall Mortar. Which we did not get a chance to upgrade one of our big weapons last time. So this is going to be... This is wave 16. We have until wave 19 to try to get as powerful as we can. And this is a hard wave. Using our specials to get us out of a jam, and that will get us out of the jam. All right, this is what we were talking about. Crimson Duet. Ooh, attack speed. All right, let's go with Dark Comet. Here we go. Woo! We were taking some real damage in the end there, but playing very well. Force damage, attack speed. Look at the speed is better. Oh, the flame stone. Holy Christ. Oh my god. Also, tier 3 divinity life seal. Let's go with that one. And that's going to be Crimson Duet. We are on wave 18. So we'll get a chance probably for at least... God, it would be great if we could max out all of our weapons. Because we're playing great. Which we thought this would be like this, because it's a great character. I think what they're calling it is a shell. Because the game's called Vital Shell. So this is... Well, we're going to call it a shell. And this is probably the best shell. I'm going to sing a song to this shell if I beat this level. Yeah, I'm going to sing a song to this shell. Not going to be a long song. So just so you know, if you want to take a break while I'm doing it, you could go get a popcorn or something. Oh, but we're going to celebrate. And this is for my shell. Which I would call, some of the British use the word me when they talk about their shell. And I'm going to do it right now. Me shell, my shell, in the game that's called Vital Shell. It's my shell, my me shell. I love the way you're playing, you're killing it. Bloodfang, you are the greatest. And you're always the coolest. You just keep on killing those crazy guys. You are my shell. I love you. There you go. That was the song to my shell. And now we are going to max out the Dark Comet, dude. Look at that. Boom. Woo! Felled enemies have a chance to trigger an explosion that does more damage for each enemy caught within. Can you dig it? Look at how ominous that looks. The two purple skulls with the fucking fire in the fucking middle, motherfucker. Let's do it. This is wave 19. After this wave, hopefully the goal is max out the final weapon, which is the Crimson Duet, and then defeat this wave with this character. We have to do it. We have to. There's no maybe. Got me? Deal 300,000 force damage in a single run. Sometimes I wish you guys could see those things that pop up, but it's not worth changing my camera around just for that. I don't think. Dodge, armor. It's like, why don't we just go more physical damage? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, divinity here. And this is, we have 3 weapons all maxed out. This guy is maxed out to the max. Maximo. Reloading restores HP and deals physical damage. Dude. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, we need this win. This is big. We need it. Now more than ever. This is big. This is a big moment, actually. We just gotta, like, let's take a deep breath. All right, we gotta take. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll be right back. I have some coffee. I'm gonna grab some coffee and drink some coffee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring the coffee here. I'll be back in 2 seconds. This isn't the thing where I'm gonna go do cocaine and I'm gonna be gone for 20 minutes. And then when I come back, I'm like weird and I'm all coked out of my head. That's the 2020 streamers. Actually, here's what we'll do. Let's play this. Let's beat this. And then we'll get some coffee as a reward. Ladies and gentlemen, go. This is big. That's me. We gotta beat this guy. Stay alive. Just stay alive. Doing great. That's it. Just stay alive. Ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what we needed to do. I'm glad we didn't do the coffee. Let's go get coffee now. That'll be a reward. That'll be a reward. You know what? I don't like interrupting a session. I know that when people stream usually, and I will enjoy the celebration. I know when people usually like stream, it's like, hey, it's a chill, it's a hang. We'll just wait until you get your fun. But no. We don't do it that way. This is big. Let's see what this does for us. Our devotion level raises. Firing homing missiles. So this is important that we did what we just did, actually. Demolisher Shell Protocol reduces the size of explosions from force weapons attacks by 50%. Plus 50 force damage. Shell Protocol Mirror Image automatically dodge the first 3 attacks that would deal damage. Each wave gain a damage buff while stacks remain. Those are the things we unlocked. And then we unlocked something called the Black Pearl Tier 2 Affinity Destruction plus 10 damage plus 5 attack speed. Block 4 permanent stat upgrade. There you go. There you go. So that was pretty big. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for Van Pebble. And when we come back to play this game again, I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue to demolish. We are going to continue to demolish that level. I think we're going to try to beat the level 2 more times. That's what the vibe I got when I talked to AI. So that is actually the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the stream. My name is Van Pebble, and that's going to do it. And that felt good. That was very fun. That game is awesome. That is just an awesome game. And you know who else is awesome? Besides me, you are. Thank you for watching my stream. I appreciate it. Man, I don't know, my internet has been like this the last couple of days, bro. It's so frustrating, but what are you going to do? There's nothing I can do. I'm stuck. I got to sit and wait for this fucking thing. And then I start thinking in my mind, like, why is this happening? Is it the new neighbor? Is he taking all the internet? I'm kidding. He's not, obviously. Could be. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we're connected by Ethernet, so I'm sure that we're fine. I actually really like the internet that I have right now. It's pretty good. It's like quantum fiber. It's really good. Much better than the other stuff we were doing, which I won't name just in case Xfinity decides to sponsor me. Oops, I said their name. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble. Here's how we like to do the outro. Thanks for joining us today. We got another stream coming your way, but that's going to do it for the crazy, wacky, energetic stream, which was fun. I had a good time doing that. Like I said, I've been having issues the last couple days, so just bear with me. Let me see if we can do this again here. Here we go. My name is Van Pebble on most social media. You can check me out on Twitter. Basically, here's a tweet. Caitlin Clark videos with the Michael Jackson music is an addiction for me. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is an example. By the way, that's the tweet. Check us out on Twitter. Caitlin Clark videos with the Michael Jackson music is an addiction for me. Caitlin Clark video with Michael Jackson music. If you don't know what these are, they're amazing. I love these. Oh, let me see. Caitlin Clark, Michael Jackson. Yeah, this is classic. I don't know why, but for some reason, look at this. That's not real. For some reason, people like to use Michael Jackson music with Caitlin Clark highlights, and I love it. This isn't the only one. There's another one. And I'm just showing you this because this is on my Twitter. I tweeted this. These videos are awesome. And this is basically why we have Twitter. So you can kind of give people like what inspires you. And then if somebody sees that tweet, they'll go through a rabbit hole that we're going through. And it's so fun. Caitlin Clark highlights. I like the ones with the Michael Jackson.
The WNBA aren't going
Natisha Hedeman reacting to Caitlin.
All right, so that'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my Twitter. Please check us out on Twitter. Here's another one. When Tom Segura opened up a bakery, I was starting to think maybe something was up. That is true. That is weird. There's a guy named Tom Segura, if you know. He was a podcaster. He's a comedian. He's famous, whatever. Very talented, great actor, like super, like, you know, he's above our pay grade. We're just peasants. But he had a podcast, and then like all of a sudden for like 3 months, his podcast, which was basically him and his wife, was basically like, we didn't see him do it anymore with his wife. They would just be like, Tom's on vacation or my wife's on vacation. They would do it separately. And then one day this guy does an advertisement that he owns a bakery, and then this picture shows up, and it was just really weird. It's like, isn't this guy married with children? Like, what is he doing? It turns out they were in the middle of a divorce. So that's why I said when Tom Segura opened up a bakery, I was starting to think maybe something was up. There you go. I was giving you more context than you needed. Van Pebble is on Twitter. Can we have more music, and let's finish the advertisements, please? Van Pebble is also on YouTube. We take the games, the tweets, the streams from Twitch. We do it live on Twitch, and then we take it and we put it on YouTube. People like it. I like it. It's fun. It's long-form content. Please enjoy. Please subscribe. We have 911 videos. We ain't stopping. I would think that by the time that this channel stops doing anything, unless they kick me off for some weird reason or I die, we're going to have at least 10,000 videos. That would be such a great number to get to. If I could do that, then I'd probably be like 10. It's probably 10 years from now. It's possible. Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Be the first person. So when it gets to 10,000, you'll be like, I remember when he did that advertisement. And this is my favorite part of it, which is the Cash App. And I'll tell you why I like this part. It's not because I'm gross. Oh, look how gross. The guy's going to ask for money now. Ew. I think the way we're doing it is classy. Number one, I'm waiting till the very end to do this. Number two, I'm not saying you have to pay me anything. I'm saying if you want to. My whole like sort of blueprint on being like a creator is based on generosity. So in other words, if you want to pay, you can pay. If you don't, nobody's going to bother you. You can watch all my stuff for free. We just showed you a couple places you can go. You could go to Twitch, you could go to YouTube, you can watch my stuff free all day. Everything's free with me. But there's some people that have money and they're like, we're the haves. Hey, we're the haves. We're the have family. There's the have-nots over there. We're the haves. If you're part of the haves, and you want to be part of the gives, then you can give it over here. And everybody knows this. That's why I'm talking, because I don't even have to say anything. You just hold your phone up to the thing, and boom. And Cash App works. This is why I love Cash App. Is it really works with pretty much everything. You could pretty much use Cash App with everything you got. I think you could send cash to Cash App and not even have Cash App. It's amazing. Somebody did send me money recently. It was incredible. Thank you so much to that person. I don't talk about him because he hasn't sent anything recently. I'm kidding. His name is Jason Moiter, and he's fucking awesome. Jason Moiter is my hero. Jason Moiter 102, and he knows how I feel about him. And but that's the option if you would like to do that. Go ahead and follow us on Twitch as well, please. And that's it for me. I'm gonna get out of here. Everybody have a good night. Please stay cool. We've got one more stream coming your way. We're going to do something called Glass Masquerade, which is it's a fan favorite. I'm just going to say it. It's a fan favorite. People love it. I love it. I think people love it because I love it. When you really like something and you absorb yourself into something, then it lets other people enjoy it more too. So we're going to play one of my favorite games right now, which is a game called Glass Masquerade. That's coming up next. If you want to watch it live on Twitch, you can. And if you want to watch it later, you can. Thanks for watching the streams. We appreciate it. Everybody have a good night and a good life, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Do you like my green shirt? This is one of those shirts that I bought, and I was like, I think this looks good. This is going to look good. And I just like kind of forgot about it, you know? And then like yesterday, I'm like going through my clothes, going like, what can I wear, you know? And then I picked this up and I went, oh my God. And then I found a pair of pants. Look at these pants that I found. I'm not wearing pants right now. I'm wearing shorts. And then I found these pants, which I've always kind of liked these pants, but it's you sort of have to have good, like the color is a little bit greenish. Look at this shirt. Like it was perfect with the pants. Thank you so much. Can you put that back over there? Great. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're done for the night. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go wash those containers. So when I stream again, you won't see those there. And I'm going to get some coffee and drink some coffee. So essentially, I'm going to be playing a puzzle game. High as fuck on caffeine. What do you think of that? Does that sound like a fun time? Come on, get the puzzle in there. It'll be fun. You'll have a good time with it. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. My name is Van Pebble, and that's going to do it for today. Peace.